Good morning, friends. It's Tracey from Nova Scotia Living, and it is 8:39 in the morning. Oh, there's a puppy over here somewheres. Anyways, I'm on my way to town. I was up bright and early. I already had my coffee. I'm just waiting for my teenager to come out because I said I'd give him a lift to town so he doesn't have to get up and catch the bus for 8:30, but he's just finishing brushing his teeth, and yeah, then we're heading to town because I have to stop to the grocery store. I have my list here. What I gotta pick up for those Rapure Pies I'm making today, and if I want to try to make something for the Success Club meeting tonight. So yeah, I switched the dishes in the dishwasher. I didn't turn it on yet because there's a little space left. Maze is in there with my husband. I didn't end up taking in those clothes from yesterday, so I have a full line of clothes I'll let sit out till lunchtime because they're probably a little damp now, maybe. I don't know, but it's not supposed to rain today, and it didn't rain last night, so just that morning mist, you know what I'm saying. And yeah, it's Friday, so yeah, we're gonna have a busy day today in the kitchen. Here he comes now, so I'll be back in a little while. Well, we're just in town now, and the lineup for Tim Hortons is ridiculously long, so my son's gonna go in and get his coffee. He doesn't normally do that, but yeah, it's really long. Just one of those mornings, I guess. So I already had my coffee. I got it when I went out for my early morning run down at that Sissaboo Coffee. So although I love the taste of coffee, I don't want to overdo it today because, yeah, I can have another coffee later this afternoon if I want one. So, yeah, beautiful day. So after he gets his coffee, I'm going to drop him off, and then we're going to swing to the superstore. All right, friends. Well, I've been home about a half hour. I just forgot you guys out in the van, so I'm about to turn the dishwasher on. But I had enough time to get the roast beef that I got from town to put in because I'm boiling it. If I'd have been thinking, I would have got it yesterday and did it in the slow cooker because it shreds much easier for Rapure Pie, but I'm just going to do what I can do. And then I got 2 whole chickens that I'm boiling up because I need to get the broth from that. So I'm going to make 2 chicken Rapure Pies and 1 beef Rapure Pie. But now I'm going to finish cleaning up the kitchen. It's not too bad. Just need to clear the table and start the dishwasher. I do have a package of chicken breast in the microwave well, it just got done defrosting because I'm going to make I watched a recipe from the Highfalutin Low Carb channel. His name's Wes. He's really cool. If I can think of it, I'll put his video down below. It's chicken divan, and it seems really easy. It's just I have to make instead of using cream of mushroom soup, I'll make my own kind of sauce or whatever, because being low carb, that's what we got to do. So that's what I'm going to try to make for my portion of, or our portion of the Success Club tonight. And I picked up, I already put I got a jug of milk. I needed broccoli, and this was $2.47 at Walmart. So I just got this instead of fresh. It's frozen, but I'm just going to defrost it. And oh, it's microwavable.
Look at here.
Oh, you put Play-Doh in the Lego block. Why'd you do that?
That's because Dad wanted me.
Yeah, right. I guess I can do this in the microwave. No, just wait a minute, Maze. Got this. Got the chicken and beef. I got a package of onion soup mix over there. And we're just going to do it up. So I'm going to finish cleaning this off, and then we'll start working on the chicken divan. Alright guys, Maze is zipping around here. This is just a package of chicken breast I had down in my deep freezer. Boneless, skinless. I'm going to, it's mostly defrosted. I'm just going to cut it up and put it in here with a hunk of butter and fry it up. So, Hong Kong! Alright, let's get started. Alright guys, my battery shut off. I don't know what you've seen, but I cut up some chicken breast. I took it out of the pan and rinsed it and put it back in the pan after I washed the pan. I forgot to rinse it off. Just with a hunk of butter. So once one of these are done boiling, I'll put the pan on. But I'll just put this in the fridge for now. But that's all done. So now what I think I'm going to do is cut up that baguette bread I got some baguette bread to make some more bruschetta like I made at that Lights Out party. It was 50% off, and I just got a jar of bruschetta. Got some cheese in the fridge, and that's always a big hit at any kind of get together. So I'm just going to cut it up and put it in a big bag so it'll be ready to rock later on this afternoon. Alright guys, it's 11:47. I just took the chicken out from boiling. The roast beef I dropped in that pot, and I just put this on that front burner. So I'm going to start, I'm not frying this to smithereens, but just so it's cooked through, because we still need to bake this in a casserole thing. So I'm going to let this cool down, then I can debone it, and then by that time that roast beef should be done, and then I can start doing the Rapure Pie. I do have a couple of videos, I think, on Rapure Pie, so I'll show you what I'm doing today, but for in great detail, if you're interested, I'll put those links to those videos down below too, because it's a traditional Acadian dish, and it's so good, really good. So if you like that sort of thing. So anyways, I'll put that down below, but I'll bring you back when it's time to start deboning that bird, the two birds. Alright, it's 12:05. And this chicken's almost cooked. I don't want it to be, like I say, to smithereens, but just a little browned on the outside, not too dark. And that roast beef's almost done. I set the chicken here in front of the fan just to cool off quicker so I can handle it, because it takes almost 3 hours to bake in the oven. And I'm still going to throw together that little casserole, but that won't take very long at all. I just wanted to get the chicken cooked. I won't start assembling that casserole till probably I get the Rapure Pies out of the oven, because it'll take 2 shakes to throw it together, and then you bake it for 20 minutes. I just need to make a keto breadcrumb, which is Parmesan cheese and ground up pork rinds. And I had that, so yeah, easy peasy. Alright, 12:17, Maze just went out the door with my husband. They're gonna go finish getting the car done, whatever the heck they're doing to the car. That chicken's done, I wrapped it up. I'm gonna check that roaster of chicken to see if I can handle it. But yeah, I'm here by myself again! Exciting! But of course it's a day that, you know, I have stuff to do. But that's okay, at least I can do it without being hounded by anybody. So the girls will be home in a couple of hours, so I'll see what I can get done. But the house isn't in shambles, really. I gotta finish the kitchen, but I'm still cooking. So just a couple toys here I gotta put back. See where I put my little toad? By my special little cabinet with my special books. And then Misha was coloring. Remember this bowl I got at Value Village a couple of weeks ago? I'm going to use it as the Halloween crayon bowl, because they have some coloring books here they've been using. My husband just ironed his clothes. I'll just put the chairs back and wipe the table off. But over here, it's not bad. Like, I cleaned it up yesterday. I'll just straighten up some of the toys there. And some of the mess out here, but that it really isn't bad at all. So I'll finish that up within the 2 hours, and yeah, get the food done, and I might even be able to sit down a minute. Alright guys, well, Madame and Evie just got here, so I'm going to quickly do up this chicken. And then we can start throwing those Rapure Pies together, because it's 12:53, and I want to get these in the oven. So, here we go. I'm just waiting for that broth to come up to boil. And Evie's here helping me. He's eating some chicken. Yum yum in your tum-tum. Yes. Alright friends, so if you haven't seen my Rapure Pie videos, like it's not difficult to make. It might sound like an intimidating recipe if you don't know what goes into it, but it's just, you layer it like a lasagna and bake it for a couple, 2.5 hours, 3 hours. So I put it in and I rotate it every 45 minutes because I have 3 pans, and I do have other big pans like these two, but I thought these ones she can put in her freezer and take to work with her, and this one she could take out one time and get 2 or 3 meals out of it for herself. So yeah, one's beef, one's chicken, and she likes chicken the best. She just wants to have a variety for her get together tomorrow. So yeah, I'm gonna pop them in the oven and clean up the mess. What one? So I'm just starting to make the breadcrumb topping for the chicken Deboning. He said to put 1/2 cup of Parmesan cheese and 3/4 cup of ground pork rinds. So that's what I did. These are the pork rinds I got. And I'm just going to mix it up and set it aside for when it's time to put it on the casserole. Alright guys, I just went down to the basement and got a thing of mushrooms. I forgot to get some at the store today. And I can't find my blade to my food processor because Wes pureed the mushrooms and onions together. It's 1/2 onion, like for the faux cream of mushroom soup. So I'm just going to add onions to the casserole and saute these up till they're nice and soft and translucent. And then I'll add the other ingredients. Oh yeah, and I just took out this pan. This one's done, but the other 2 big ones aren't quite done yet. So that has... Okay. Another 32 minutes left. And they'll be all done. Alright. I'm running out of steam. But my teenager's home now. I'm going to grate this cheese up with my food processor, because you guys know I can't stand grating cheese. And I luckily have this bad boy with the blade that shreds it up super quick. And then I'm going to take a spin out and then come back and throw this casserole together. And then we'll start working on the bruschetta. There we go. Easy peasy. So I just used up the rest of the Monterey Jack cheese we had in the fridge and cheddar cheese and just ground it all up. It should be fine. I forget what kind he used, but I think any cheese will do. So yeah, I'm going to get my pants back on. I have a pair of shorts on right now. And start heading out the door. Actually, no, I can't leave yet. I gotta wait for those Rapure Pies to be done. There's 8 minutes left, so I just emptied the dishwasher with the big pans and stuff that I used today. And I have a sink full of other ones that need to go in, so I'm gonna load it up and then I'm gonna take off. Ooh, look at these bad boys. All done. Yum yum. Alright guys, guys, it's 10 to 5. Mazai and I are spinning to town. She's going to a friend's house, and then we'll be back. Alright friends, it's 6 o'clock. I just got home. I'm just putting the onions back on the stove, and I'm going to start adding things to the sauce. So I need to dig them out, and I'll be right back. Okay, so he calls for, I think, half a cup of white wine. I don't have that, so I'm going to add some heavy whipping cream and some home canned turkey broth. I don't know how much sauce I should make. That's the whipping cream. Nice and thick. That's what I put in my coffee every morning. Might help if I turn it on, huh? And I just have, I'll put about half a block of that in there. And some of that grated cheese I did. What else does he put in there? Salt and pepper to taste. It's pretty much like a cheese sauce, I guess you would call it. His video, he has really good keto videos because he tests out different ones, different keto recipes to tell you what one he likes the best. Oh, there must be something on this burner. Let's see here. Put a block of that in there. So I'll bring you back when that starts really doing its thing. Yeah. Alright, I turned it down because it was bubbling. So I'm going to let that break down. And it calls for 1/3 cup of mayonnaise. The mayonnaise I'm going to use, it's made with olive oil, so we can still have it. And, well, let me get the recipe. The sauce is 2 tablespoons of butter, 1/3 a cup of onion. Oh, I put half a cup. Oh well. No, I put half an onion, so that's probably about 1/3 a cup. Mushrooms, white wine, heavy cream, chicken broth, cream cheese, salt and pepper to taste, shredded cheese, mayonnaise, and a tablespoon of lemon juice. But yeah, check out his video if you really want to see how it's done, because I don't really measure everything. I'm just going to give it a good squirt of mayonnaise and stuff like that and taste it and see. And I got some sour cream in there. For some reason I thought he added sour cream, but it's not listed there, so I won't add it. I just want it nice and creamy. Thicken up a smidge. Now, like I said, he did the mushrooms and onions in the food processor, so that helped thicken it up too. But have one, Misha. And then skedaddle. Okay, then skedaddle. My daughter just came over. She takes part in the Success Club, and her contribution is she made chocolate chip cookies. So they're sitting right there, smacking in the middle of the table, screaming at me. I love chocolate chip cookies, but Misha just was hounding for one, so she can have one now. There. Well, I'm gonna add this. So just to add a little bit of a zing. And we'll see how it does. I gotta dig out one of those pans and get the chicken. Oh, I need to do the broccoli too. I'm gonna try and do it in the microwave. I've never done steamed vegetables in a microwave before, but that's what I'm gonna try today. So let me get it and read the directions. Oh no, I guess it isn't. You like do it in the bag, but it has microwave directions. Place 1 cup of vegetables and 2 tablespoons of water in a microwave safe dish. Cover microwave on 5 to 7 minutes or until desired tenderness. Stir once during heating. Drain and season to taste. So I'll just do that and see how it turns out. Alright, I'm improvising. My 1 covered dish that isn't even mine, it's my mother-in-law's, is in the fridge holding goulash. So I put broccoli in a bowl, added a smidge of water, and I'm just going to cover it with a plate and stick that in the microwave, and we'll see how it turns out. Alright, it's thickening up a little bit. I'm going to drop some of that shredded cheese in here, because I got to do that bruschetta too. But let me get some of this. My hands are clean. Put that in there. The rest of the cheese I'm going to use for the bruschetta.
Mine's so sweet.
We'll get some water.
Like my school water bottle, I pour it back.
Sure. Yeah, I'm hoping this is enough sauce. I didn't measure, so I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. I don't want it to get, I don't know if it would scorch or not, but it would eventually if I left it just sitting. But I'm going to open those mushrooms and throw that in here too. But I have to strain them. Let me see here. So yeah, I strain them and I drain them and rinse them. There. Sealed tight. Let's get that going. Okay, we'll drop those bad boys in there. So I should say that's where I got the inspiration from. Wes at Highfalutin Low Carb channel. And then we just pretty much put the broccoli and chicken in a pan and cover it with this. And bake it for about 25 minutes. Take it out, put the breadcrumbs on, put it in another 5 minutes till it turns brown, and that's it. So my dad's gonna help me. She's loading up the pans for me. And there's the,
Is this all the bread?
that's all the bread, yeah. I make two.
When you have enough time, can you come out?
Absolutely
Me
not.
and Emma to watch singing sometime.
Sing me something.
Yes.
Think I can fit it all on one, Mother? What do you guys think? Leave a comment below.
And then I will throw this casserole together.
Dang it.
Oh, almost.
I mean, okay. I'm just
Spread it
slowing
out.
you down, probably.
No, it's okay. I would be doing the same thing right now.
You would have tried to squish them all?
I would have probably tried and then realized I couldn't.
Pro does it.
All right. Alright, I just got those bruschettas in the oven. Then I'm gonna put the broccoli in whether it's done or not. It's probably done. Ooh, that's hot. Hot, 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 hot. Ow. Sugar, 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 sugar. Oh yeah, that's hot. And my sister-in-law just came in the door. I see her. Hello. I just said you got here. Your hair looks nice. Did you get it done? Oh. Alright, so I'm gonna fast pace this and we'll go from there. Alright, bruschetta's out, the casserole's still in. But these can sit on these pans for a little bit. I'll just toast them a little bit more, but it's not going to hurt anything. And yeah, how much time's left? Oh, I must have forgot. I'd say another 15 minutes before I take it out and put the breadcrumb mixture. I ended up putting the rest of the cheese that was in the food processor in the casserole. It didn't call for it, but just to use it up. So yeah, not bad. Alright friends, I know I have you zoomed in real far, but there's still a few minutes left, but people are arriving and I want to get this toasted on top because pretty much everything was all, wait a minute Misha, was all cooked. So I'm just going to sprinkle this pork rind Parmesan cheese mixture on top and stick it back in the oven for a few minutes and see if it browns up. Hopefully it will. If this turns out good, I'll know to make it again. I just will make a big batch of it and freeze it because I think this could be a freezer meal. I don't see why it couldn't be. So take a good gander and we'll check it in about 5 minutes. I'll just take a peek. If it's starting to brown, I'll take it out. If it's not browning, then I'll keep it in. We're just getting stuff laid out. Still 4 minutes before I check my thing. Here's curry chicken. Here's some white rice. There's an ice cream cake, homemade one, down in the deep freezer, the bruschetta. Apple crisp, chocolate chip cookies, some more rice. So yeah, it's gonna be a nice meal, I think. Okay, now we're about to get our grub on. So again, the bruschetta, the casserole, the curry chicken, the 2 pots of rice, maize, some Rapure Pie. She decided to use this for the dinner just because she wanted to have Rapure Pie. Apple crisp, cookies, and the ice cream cakes down in the basement, deep freezer. So I'm gonna ring the dinner bell. Okay, this is my plate. I'm having some casserole and 2 things of curry chicken. And I am hungry, I'm drooling, and I'm gonna dig in. Alright, we're gonna be doing the ice cream cake. She's got to defrost it a bit. Not much of anything left. There's some bruschetta. The curry chicken's pretty much all gone. There's white rice. That's the casserole. And that's the Rapure Pie.
A little bit waffle pie.
A little Rapure Pie.
That should be.
If somebody wants one more piece,
Bring it
they
over
can
here and
have
do
that.
it so we can see it. Watch out, Mally.
I'm gonna put it on.
Ooh, let's see. Oh boy.
This might make a.
Make a
Is
mess?
that right here?
Yep, that's fine.
That is a
Because
messy
we'll have to put it
cake.
back around and back, maybe.
Yeah.
That's
that
a
looks
messy
good.
cake.
Okay, friends, well, it is 10:30 at night. Everybody's gone. I left around 9 o'clock. And I was just busy getting the kids settled and rest my bones a little bit. So I'm upstairs. And yeah, my husband's home now. So yeah, I'm just going to have a little visit with him. But I'm going to have a good night's sleep tonight, I can tell you that. We had a good day in the kitchen. It was a really good get together. And I know I've talked about Success Club before, but if you're new, you might not have heard of it. It's a group of family that come together, I think 4 times a year. I mean, we get together all the time, but specifically for Success Club, just because we have our own personal goals and we share them with one another and just do updates. And it's just a positive, very positive environment. My goal is my fitness, my health, and somebody else might have it for something totally different than mine, but it could be something very important to them. I know when it first started, my goal was to learn how to use my sewing machine. I still don't know how to use my sewing machine, but my goals change over time. And when I find a goal that I want to or feel like I can stick to, that's what I do, and that's what I'm doing now. So, yeah, anyways, it's always a really good time with some good food and family and fun, and cousins got to play together, and we just shared a good time. So we meet again in December, so that'll be fun. And I think Medea's gonna have it at her house, so that'll be good. That'll be good. She knows how to throw a good party for sure. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna cut it off here. So peace, love, and happiness today and every single day. Please like, share, and subscribe if you so choose, but if not, that's okay too. I still love you. I still want all the happiness in the world for each and every one of you out there. I certainly do. And yeah, we'll start back tomorrow. It is the weekend. I do have a house full of kids. It might be just hubbub around here, but we'll be here if you feel like having company. So I always enjoy when you come to visit. Okay, guys, well, you have a good night or a good morning, and I'll see you later. Bye. Boink.